Oke semuanya, selamat datang kembali di game L.A Noire. Langsung aja kita lanjutin. Kita lagi ngejalanin kasus The Secretary Studio Murder kalau nggak salah judulnya. Dan ya kita ngewawancarain berapa orang. Kita berusaha mencari tahu si korban ini seperti apa. Dan sekarang kita dipanggil balik buat ke police station. Bagus lu ya. Code 2 katanya. Kita diharusin ke sana nih. Ada apa? Kayaknya kita salah jalan, Pak. Gue masih belum tahu sih kode-kode itu. Maksudnya kalau kode 3 itu maksudnya apa, kode 2 maksudnya apa. Gue gak ngerti itu. Apa ya maksudnya ya? Kotri. Oh god.
This is 11K. Tables have turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly cake to you punks.
You ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Mana dia?
God damn it, they went down there.
Anjir, kaget gua.
Damn them, this is a $30 suit.
Gila. Kok nge-freeze game-nya, Pak? Sumpah game-nya nge-freeze. Oke. Aduh, gue jadi malah ngelakuin ini set objektif ya. Ini set objektif nih.
11K, Roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street, Scott's Garage, code 4.
Alah, udahlah. Gue malah ngelakuin ini ya. Kita langsung aja. Tadi gue nyaris ketabrak kereta loh ngomong-ngomong. Aduh, nyaris. Pas banget nabrak. Oke. Ada apa nih, kita dipanggil ke sini?
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Ray Pinker yang waktu itu ya.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked? You're a real asshole. You know that?
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
Oke.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Hey,
Mana
I
telepon?
gave his wife a tap. I
Oh,
said
ini.
all's fair in love and war.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
Oke.
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got it.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Astagfirullahalazim. Gue mau ke McCaffrey-nya terakhir aja. Gue pengen periksain semuanya soalnya. Karena udah mulai muncul-muncul teori nih kalau kita sebenarnya salah nangkep orang dari kemarin. Kayaknya kita berurusan sama pembunuh berantai gitu. Udah mulai.
Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Jauh juga ya bowling ya.
Hello, Rusty. 2 on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back. He's a nice boy.
Thanks, man.
Udah tua banget. Udah tua banget itu. Masih kerja aja dia. Caranya kemana?
Waitress, could I get another spoon?
Apa sih? Oh sini.
Tiernan, LAPD.
Ya elah, kabur lagi dia.
There.
Mobil siapa itu? Lu main darder aja.
What are you waiting for? Get after him. We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Tembak aja udah, lama lo.
Get me back in close. Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Lu yang nembak kuda, nyalahin gua. Cepetan.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
No, dia kagak bisa nembak nih orang nih.
That is the end of that. About fucking time.
Show me your hands.
Partner gue ngeselin gitu kadang. Mobil kita ada di sini tiba-tiba. Central Police Station. Nanti dulu kita kesini dulu deh. Coba ke McCaffrey dulu, baru ke Central Police.
A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
Wow. Lagian tuh orang kagak mau ngerem lu, udah tahu gue nyalain sirine. Astagfirullahalazim. Orang kok pada nggak mau minggir ya? Gue nyalain sirine padahal. Oke. Sampai kita. Let's go. Enter dulu. Kita lihat dulu di sini. Nomor 6. Oke, nomor 6. Satu, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-nya di atas berarti.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Hello. Hello.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation at least.
Udah gue periksa-periksain dulu.
Circumstantial.
Oh.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body.
Yeah.
At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene. Not much help.
Okay.
What now?
McCaffrey's away with the birds. Let's ruffle his feathers.
Hey.
I've told you where he might be. That's the best I can do.
Di mana? Tangganya di mana sayangku, cintaku, manisku? Ke atas ya?
See him? I saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case with the lady that got cut up, like the Dahlia.
Oh, sini.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
Ya elah.
McCaffrey, sit down and we'll talk. Son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mana dia?
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Oh, bisa nembak lagi. Ayo lo, ayo lo, ayo lo. Ayo lo.
Give it up, LAPD.
Pengenakan lo.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey. Unless Tyranny set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. What's that Dahlia from?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together in a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place.
Gue lewat jalur kereta ini. Tuh kagak ada kereta lewat untung. Kalau ada kereta lewat mati gue. Oke, menurut kalian siapa nih pelakunya? Kayaknya si McCaffrey ini kayaknya. Soalnya ada alat itunya tadi yang kita kan nemu alat apa sih namanya yang ada bercak darahnya tadi.
Sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young Phelps.
You see my mother? I know, yeah.
Ini siapa? Ini siapa?
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
I didn't matter. We're not dirty in this city anymore.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Salah lo.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
Well, are there any leads?
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol for her.
Aduh, salah lo.
You and
Gua
Evelyn
dua-duanya.
were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Waduh, salah lagi gua.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
You need me to sign some papers or something?
This report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. A big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Okay.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Lu ngapain sih?
You can't expect me to turn you blind eye, can you? That's correct.
Di mana dia? Temen gua nggak ada gunanya, sumpah.
Now the DA wants my head.
Hey!
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Dia bohong sih, ini gue yakin dia bohong.
doesn't look good, Grosvenor. It's either you or Tiernan from where we're sitting.
Personally, I think Evelyn is better off, but I had nothing to do with it.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard. And what do you have that proves I was there?
Kita kan nemu ini ya, pesan yang itu.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter? What are you talking about? After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you. I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother. So what was it doing on your writing desk? I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Oke, benar.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Ya masuk akal sih sebenarnya. Kenapa dia ninggalin barang-barang itu di apartemennya kalau emang dia ngebunuh?
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Ini.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, Detective. The party has good lawyers.
Gue bingung gue jadi siapa nih ngebunuh nih.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Oh.
Thanks.
I need a drink. I got the goddamn.
Terus gue suruh ngapain mau saya sekarang? Oke. Coba kita ke Tiernan lagi sekarang ya. Mana sih?
The cop from the newspapers.
Gue ngapain kesini ya?
Drop something?
Oh, one of these days.
You trying to take me down?
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Is anybody making coffee soon? Where's a phone?
Yang mana nih? Ini kali ya. Ini sih kayaknya.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
Yeah, I want to make
Wait here.
homicide. You know, you've got to make
Bukan dia sih, gue yakin bukan dia. Si McCaffrey nih, soalnya dia kan emang udah diperhatiin kan, maksudnya under surveillance. Kayaknya dia nih orang nih.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Ada buktinya. Kan ada kan yang tadi kita telepon.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the
Dia
murder
pasti
of
pelakunya.
Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Bener gak sih tapi? Cukup memusingkan sih kasus yang ini. Ke bintang 4 lah lumayan. Nggak bintang 5 sih. Tapi ya lumayan lah bintang 4. Oke, flashback lagi nih.
We
have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. If Gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first and try for the Namboots.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Namboots and enfilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes.
I'm in charge here, Sergeant.
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Okay. The Quarter Moon Murder.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Coba kita lihat.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
Looking
No one else but the killer knew about this message. To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night. If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it.
While yet
I knew
the
this
leaves
run was too good to be
appeal
true.
long, I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed... What does he want it
Where
to
are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Oke, kayaknya kita mau ke Fountain Square tadi tuh, yang kita kan baca surat tadi. Ya, gue bakalan lanjutin buat main game ini video selanjutnya. Sampai sini dulu ya video kali ini. Makasih buat udah nonton. Kalau kalian suka video ini, kalian bisa like, share, subscribe. Makasih sekali lagi. Sampai ketemu di video selanjutnya. Bye.